I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this.
Why do they keep getting away with it?
Sean Diddy Combs.
I'm a savage. Oh!
Sean Combs has been found not guilty.
Today is a victory of all victories for Sean Combs and our legal team.
I was stunned. I was absolutely stunned.
The entertainment industry, behind the glitz, the glamour and the fame, lies a dark underbelly of power, corruption and scandal.
People have no idea of the bruises I'm hiding.
What I'm about to tell you goes against everything you thought you knew about the industry.
This predator preyed on them repeatedly.
We need to realize that this person is a monster. Stop celebrating this music. Stop celebrating this man.
There's still time for justice.
And an industry adamant in protecting their own, no matter the cost. On this channel, I explore the psychology behind success, power and controversy in media and pop culture. So if you enjoy that sort of thing, hit the subscribe button.
I am desperately sorry.
This is going to be a dark one, so grab a drink, sit back and relax as I take you through the shocking but inevitable fall from grace for these dirty men in power. P Diddy, a powerhouse in the music industry. R. Kelly, once hailed and self-proclaimed king of R&B. Phillip Schofield, a beloved TV presenter that seemed untouchable in the world of morning television. Men that have risen to unimaginable heights, but with great power comes great scrutiny.
Rumors that refuse to fade.
Robert's problem, and this is a thing that goes back many years, is young girls.
What does psychology tell us about men in power? Well, we'll get to that.
I'm very tired of all of the lies.
From speculations to allegations and legal trials, how far will this industry go to protect and keep the monsters in their closet? What if those monsters are hidden in plain sight, staring you right in the face? They've appeared on stages and TV screens, dominating the media, but behind closed doors, allegations of abuse spanned decades, and they've used power, fame and charm to manipulate and control. What's being done to hold networks and labels accountable? What do these men have in common? Well, apart from the obvious, they all fall under psychology's dark triad of personality traits: Machiavellianism, psychopathy, and narcissism. All common traits found in narcissistic and sadistic predators. Sean P. Diddy Combs' influence in the music industry is undeniable, but behind his empire, Diddy is the ultimate master manipulator. Nothing he's been accused of has been by chance. Everything is by design and has been carefully orchestrated to fulfill Diddy's deepest and darkest fantasies. In psychology, Machiavellianism refers to the tendency to be strategically manipulative, emotionally calculating and deceptive to achieve your own needs. Such individuals are often social chameleons, using charm and persuasion to disguise their true intentions. Every relationship is a power dynamic to them, using people's weaknesses as something they can toy with for their own gain and pleasure. In Diddy's case, he acted like a puppeteer, using those around him as props and planning his every move to ensure those in his inner circle were exactly where he needed them to be to enable his grotesque behavior. Diddy's disturbing relationship with partner and singer Cassie is proof of this. Diddy controlled every aspect of Cassie's life, ensuring complete emotional, physical and financial dependence. He used tactics such as coercion, gaslighting and blackmail. Cassie was barely 22 when she was asked to participate in Diddy's freak-off parties. She's testified that she was nervous, confused, but loved the music mogul. Cassie was, however, left feeling dirty, ashamed, confused, but also relieved that Diddy was happy. Her entire self-worth resolved around satisfying Diddy and seeking his approval, hinting to signs of coercive control. Cassie and other women have testified that Diddy ensured control by leveraging threats and violence. If she refused to participate in Diddy's secret sessions, he'd turn cold and dismissive. Other women admitted that Diddy blackmailed them, threatening to release career-ending and life-damaging tapes. It was either sit and comply and endure the freak-off parties, or risk losing everything. Male celebrities and public figures like Diddy, R. Kelly, Phillip Schofield show signs of not only Machiavellianism but also narcissism. The position of power means that they adopt this almost godlike status where they feel like they're untouchable. R. Kelly's infamous marriage to Alea when she was just 15 and the horrifying reports of cults, abuse and illegal activities are all proof of this. R. Kelly's story is one of manipulation, control and deception. Federal prosecutors wrote in their sentencing letter that Kelly showed no remorse and for decades exhibited a callous disregard for the effects of his abuse on victims. Now, there are two forms of narcissism at work here. You've got your grandiose narcissism, which is this godlike status in their inner circle and this sort of demand for constant praise and the unshakable belief in their right to control others. But then on the flip side, you've also got this vulnerable narcissism, which is where they crave power and admiration, but they're also deeply insecure and hypersensitive to criticism, so they'll do absolutely anything it takes to protect their public image. When federal agents raided Diddy's property in 2024, for instance, they discovered the scale of Diddy's fetishes. More than 1,000 bottles of baby oil, narcotics, videos, and other things were found at the property, confirming what we all knew: Diddy's perversive behavior. But was this discovery a sign of Diddy's stupidity, or was it just showing us what we thought we knew about Diddy, is the fact that he thinks he's untouchable? In recent times, Diddy's inner circle has begun to crumble. David James, a personal assistant who worked for Diddy between 2007 to 2009, testified on his involvement in supporting Diddy's crimes. Phillip Schofield, while not on the extreme side of the spectrum, also displayed narcissism. Schofield, in typical narcissist fashion, rejected any scope of accountability for his actions that saw him dragged down from his podium as ITV's golden boy. He fell from grace due to a scandalous affair with an individual who was a minor when they first met. It was deemed as predatory behaviour, misuse of power and an inappropriate relationship, one that ITV and Schofield's colleagues were fully aware of, uncovered behind the scenes. Schofield abused his position of power and kept the relationship hidden from his wife. He also maintained the facade of being this charming and pleasant morning show host. The final and most dangerous element of the dark triad is psychopathy. Psychopathic traits include a lack of empathy or remorse for your actions, antisocial behavior, and a tendency for superficial charm. Unlike Machiavellianism, a psychopath will use extreme tactics such as violence without guilt or fear of consequences. We've all seen videos of Diddy's violence and the lengths that he went to keep Cassie's compliance. While figures like Diddy and other public figures can appear quite charming to the media and the general public, peel the onions a little bit and there's more to them than meets the surface. So what's being done to stop this? Well, the media play a pivotal role in the rise and fall of these celebrities. And as audiences, we lift these people up and give them their platforms. For years, many were protected by their status, allowing them to evade consequences while continuing to thrive. Tabloids often glamorized their lifestyles, hiding the true stories lurking beneath. This culture of silence and protection created a cycle where powerful figures could operate above the law, leaving victims unheard and justice delayed. It's clear that change is necessary. We must demand accountability from those in power and challenge the system that enables this kind of abuse. There's still so much work to do. We need to create environments where victims feel like they're in a safe place and they're able to speak out without fear of retribution, where media outlets prioritize truth over sensationalism. We have to do better. We have to shout about it more. The more we shout doubt, the more these people go away. It's time we shine a light on these kind of issues and hold those in power accountable. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And I've got another video right here for you. It's even darker than this one, so don't go anywhere, and I'll see you over there.